Hey everyone, Soundwave884 here with a third-party review. Today we'll be looking at DX9's RICHTHOFEN, and his name is based off the Red Baron, so that's where they get the name from. So this is him, his light stand. We'll just kind of push him to the side and look at the box. Actually, I'll just pick him up and get him all the way out of the way. Well, look at the box. You give us the fire, we'll give them hell. So, and the sides are stars. So there's sides of stars. The back it shows like a schematics. Top and bottom. So yeah. So when you open the figure up, you will find that you'll get it in this nice packaging. And the spots here for the flight stand. And this is for, her name's Astoria. And his gun, that's the little silly mask. From the episode of Hoist Goes Hollywood. You also get this nice poster. Mine is torn, which is irritating. That's still nice. And you'll get the instruction manual and you get the card. You get these nice little accessories. Here's Astoria Ritz-Carlton, I believe that's her name in the cartoon. And of course you get the mask. And he comes with his weapon. I'll put this aside for now. We'll focus on the figure itself. It comes with this flight stand here that you can put together. Oops, just dropping one on it. It comes in 3 pieces when you get out of the packaging. Comes in this piece. This piece actually comes by itself. This piece you snap into the base. Comes with this arm and this little tab piece here. And it looks like it has ratcheted joints. Camera doesn't want to focus on the transparent. But it's not really ratchet. You can't turn it once you plug it in. You can't turn it. So you just have to find the way you want it to face and plug it in. Too far back. Let's go up one more. And all you do is this piece here, not that one, this piece here. There you go. And there he is in his flight stand. And so you can have him facing different ways, do lots of different things with it. Yeah. Alright, we'll show that off. And we'll show them a comparison in vehicle size with Masterpiece Sideswipe or Lambor. Powerglide is definitely longer, size wider, but you know, to get these to be the right size and scale in robot mode, you know, you've got to make some exceptions. So in play mode, he is a lovely shade of red. He's got some silver. I mean, it's close to the tune in a way. This kind of deviates a little bit more so than the bot mode does. Underside. Alright. Look at this guy into robot mode. Well, you got him this way before you flip his face around, and this is how you attach his mask. He's got this tab on the back. We'll go in this little slot right here. Voila. Alright, so this is RICHTHOFEN, or Powerglide, in robot form. Overall figure, very nice, very lovely. I love the paint. Everything is very good. He's clean. He doesn't have that much kibble, mainly just this little stuff back here, which doesn't even look bad at all. It folds up nicely. And you know, back here, it's a little awkward, but hey, I mean, stuff's got to go somewhere. Most people don't have their figures always posed like this. Even if he did, he's not bad at all from the back. I think he looks fairly decent. From the side profile is very nice. It's very G1. Only thing is the wings would need to be more from his face, which is kind of nice they did this to kind of give you that better look. So you can, if you wanted to pose your figure to, you know, look around on the side, it doesn't, no, it looks good. You see I added replica labels to the figure itself to give it more of that G1 feel. And like I said, the paint details on this figure are very nice. But one of my concerns here is the paint. Transform this guy, he's a lot of tight stuff. You got a lot of use your nails a lot. He tabs a lot, and he tabs with paint on paint in some spots. Like right here in his arms, this is paint, which tabs onto the painted wing. And I'm gonna see if you can see it in here. There is already some paint rubbing off in there. It's kind of hard to see. It's really dark. It's dark red up there, right up in here, and then you got paint there, and also on the back where you get to slide that over this piece. You can see it there. There you go. There's paint right here on this back piece. So I mean, the paint, like I said, is lovely. He's got some tight joints in some places, and then the tabbing in and trying to use your fingernails or whatever to get stuff out. It's just paint wear, paint scratching. That's what I'm afraid of the most on this figure. The other thing is all his landing gears. There's stuff in here. I had used, like I said, tools to get these out of here, and had used a tool to get the one out of the chest. The one that's back here is fairly easy to work with in plain mode. But I'm afraid of breaking those pieces using tools like these. I had to put a tool underneath this little lip, and it actually would bend the plastic a little bit trying to get it out. These things are so tight. And I tried with my fingernail to get one of these out the rest of the way. I ended up popping it off, so I had to re-snap it back in. And then I've snapped one of these little hooks off the wings. So it's just, you know, just be careful that they're tight and you put too much pressure. It will pop off. It does pop back in, but you know, when I pay so much money for a figure, I don't want it to break. So you know. Only other kind of like negatives is the wings, how they tab into this torso here. It's a very small tab, doesn't go in very deep in the figure, so it's easy when you're moving his arms around or trying to turn his waist articulation, his waist swivel. If you handle him by the back, you're able to untab all his wings from his torso, and then so they move, and you have to retab it all back in. It's a minor inconvenience. It'd be better if it tabbed in more securely. So that's a problem as well for me. Not a problem, a negative on the figure. But overall, it's all really on negatives. You're going to be transforming him a lot for the paint and the landing gears. And only really negative on the arms if you're going to be posing him a whole lot. But once you can pose, you know, it's not bad. So, like I said, I love the look of the figure. He looks very like he fits in, like he stepped out from the cartoon. He's got some good looks to him. Articulation-wise, you know, he's got articulation, and a lot of it comes also from his transformation. His arms go all the way up. And these things will move out of your way, so you can get his shoulders up. So he's got, and even with all this, he still has the waist swivel. His head, you know, it pops up from the thing. You can collapse it down so it's like more on his body, and that's probably even more cartoon accurate. But I'll get my finger back in here now. But it does kind of make it the rotation of actually turning the head really hard because it really rests on this piece here. But I think it's fine if you get some movement, you can get some better poses out of it. His fingers are on a joint here. Thumb is fixed. The bottom three fingers are stuck together, so they all move with each other, which leaves this finger out, but it does not straighten out. It stays at that curve. But it looks fine when he's holding his gun. You can see he's got that one finger extended there. It looks good. Like I say, feet articulation, you know, you go side to side. You get a little back heel spur that will move. So he's got a little bit up and down otherwise. he is hard to stand up unless you have these kind of bent downward slightly. So you gotta make sure that way so he will support his weight. And this is him with his girlfriend. I'll do a little comparisons here. This is him with Bad Cube's Grump, or their version of Masterpiece Gears. Try to give you some scale for height here. Okay, I want to see your face, Grumpy. And we'll go next height up. Well, actually, oh, you knocked your girlfriend over. What's this? Bad Cube's Brawny. There's DX9's RICHTHOFEN, or Powerglide. Your girlfriend back right there. And this is him with Masterpiece Blue Streak. Now in the cartoon, he's always taller than these guys, and he was close to Carbide height, so I think he's probably a little bit shorter than he was portrayed in the cartoon. I'm not positive, but this looks about right. So it looks good. I think there's nothing wrong with the scale whatsoever. Everything there, I think, looks good. Alright, well, that's Masterpiece Powerglide. He's always one of my favorite mini bots, and my goal right now is to try to get all the mini bots in collection to the ones I think look good. It'd be nice if DX9, I like to see them try their hand at a Warpath and see what they can pull out. There's only been one Warpath made, Bad Cube's War Dog. It did not appeal to me. I am hoping maybe someone else will try their hand at that and see one that I think will fit in better with this kind of aesthetic here. Anyway, overall, he's an excellent figure. He's not too expensive. He's like $80. So he is a good purchase, I think, either way. If you love the mini bots, if you love Powerglide, or if you're just a completist for season 1, season 2s, or any Transformers, he should be in your collection. And this is my first DX9 figure I've ever owned. I've owned like pieces, like they had accessory kits, but I've never had an actual figure. I was gonna get their Mitron, but then Takara announced official Megatron, so I got that instead. So because it came with more accessories, but overall, he's a solid 8 out of 10. Very good figure. Just a few concerns, the paint. So anyway, thanks for watching. Until the next one. Peace out.